Liverpool faces competition from Premier League duo for 19-year-old midfielder. Portuguese journalist shares who is now leading the race for Ruben Amorim. Liverpool or Barcelona? Hello, fellow Reds supporter. Let's check out the latest news from the greatest club in the world. Liverpool supposedly faces the threat of two other Premier League clubs if they want to win the race for Oliver Arblaster from Sheffield United this summer. The 19-year-old returned to Bramall Lane in January after a valuable loan spell at Port Vale, where he scored 2 goals and provided 2 assists in 26 games in the first half of the season. Arblaster had already made 5 appearances for Sheffield United's first team in the 2022 season, and 23 before being promoted to the Premier League, and was recalled from his loan at Port Vale due to Chris Wilder's desire to reintegrate him into the first team. Since his return in December, Arblaster has played the last 3 Premier League games, making his debut in the loss to Arsenal and starting the last 2 games. He could make his 3rd consecutive appearance against Liverpool, with rumors that the Reds are monitoring his progress. Jurgen Klopp's team already faces a significant hurdle if they want to sign the teenager, as he recently extended his contract with Sheffield United until 2028. Now the Daily Mail reports that 2 of Liverpool's Europa-chasing teams in the Premier League have entered the race for Arblaster, who is on the radar of West Ham United and Aston Villa. Both teams intend to strengthen their reserves of young local talent in the summer transfer window. Arblaster is a prime target in this regard. Sheffield United coach Wilder hopes to keep the 19-year-old, but a tempting offer could lead to his sale, especially if the team is relegated. If Liverpool manages to attract Arblaster, he would contribute to the rejuvenation of the Reds' midfield following the signings of McAllister, Gravenberch, Endo, and Szoboszlai last year. Thiago Alcantara's career at Liverpool may be coming to an end, but the Reds have already found the Spaniard's replacement. Alexis McAllister's performance against Brighton and Hove Albion over the weekend was reminiscent of the best of Alcantara, with the Argentine being touted as one of the signings of the season in the Premier League. With the 2-1 victory over Brighton, Liverpool climbed to the top of the Premier League table. But it was McAllister's performance that grabbed all the headlines. The midfield maestro dazzled against his former team, and the 2022 World Cup winner even set up Mohamed Salah's winning goal with a wonderful reverse pass to the Egyptian. Speaking after the match, Klopp described McAllister's performance as amazing, while hinting that the 25-year-old was playing at the highest level. He said, "I saw many special performances today. Yes, Macca was amazing. I'm the biggest fan of these boys, but I stopped being surprised when they perform at the highest level." McAllister's arrival for £35 million is widely regarded as one of the best deals conducted by a Premier League team this season. But it has also allowed Liverpool to fill the gap left by Thiago's constant absence due to injury. Because of McAllister's displays this season, especially since Wataru Endo, who arrived in the summer, was introduced into the starting lineup, allowing the former Brighton player to shine even brighter, Thiago's omission has been almost unnoticed. And given that his contract at Anfield expires in the summer, Thiago may have already played his last game for the 6-time European champions. Since arriving from Bayern Munich in 2020, Thiago has amassed 98 appearances in a Liverpool shirt, averaging fewer than 25 games over his 4 seasons. This disappointment has been mitigated by the emergence of McAllister, who at just 25 years old is already establishing himself as an Anfield favorite. And if he helps Liverpool to clinch their 2nd Premier League title under Klopp's leadership, few will complain about Thiago's likely departure from the club this summer. After seeing Xabi Alonso turn down the opportunity to coach them, Liverpool has set its sights on Ruben Amorim. From Liverpool's perspective, it may not have been a surprise to see Alonso stay in Germany. Since Klopp announced his decision to leave, other names have also been in play. One of the names mentioned from the outset was Sporting coach Ruben Amorim. The Portuguese coach has been one of the brightest young managers in Europe in recent years. With Alonso out of the picture, some have proclaimed Amorim as the favorite to succeed Klopp. However, just like with the Spaniard before him, Liverpool is likely to have to fight off one of the continent's giants to hire their next manager. Barcelona is eyeing Ruben Amorim. According to a report yesterday from The Independent, Barcelona is the club most likely to sign Amorim this summer. Like Liverpool and Bayern Munich, the Catalans also plan to hire a new manager before next season. Unlike the other 2 clubs, Barcelona was not in the running to sign Alonso. Instead, they are said to be confident in a fairly clear race against Amorim. Given Liverpool and Bayern's concern with their former midfielder, they did not anticipate competition for the sporting coach. That has now been thrown out of the water. And while it has been claimed that Barca is now racing to secure a deal for Amorim, they certainly are not alone in the push for this to happen. Who is now leading the race for Ruben Amorim? If Liverpool was seen as the favorite to sign Alonso over Bayern, the same should apply to Barcelona and Amorim here. Bayern is not in the best position at the moment, but Barca is in a much worse situation. Long seen as the top destination for any football player, they have come a long way in recent years. As a result, it's no surprise to see Portuguese journalist Pedro Sepulveda report via X that Liverpool is indeed leading the race for Amorim. However, Sepulveda does not specifically mention any other club involved in challenging the Reds. Liverpool is leading the race. Negotiations are happening, writes the reporter. With Sporting reaching the end of what could be a glorious season for them, things may not happen very quickly here. But in any case, something will have to happen soon. It seems Liverpool will be in the front row when that happens. Thank you very much for watching until here. Until next time.